Like I'd walk by and be like, oh, there goes crazy trailer lady.
Maybe that's the energy you were feeling.
Might be.
So I also saw that you, for this record, built a trailer.
Yeah.
What's the,
Yeah. Well,
what's
right
the thing
about when like exactly the same within a day or so of beginning to record this record, I bought a 1962 Shasta trailer, and I live in a house with two other musicians, and it's also a recording studio, and there's also it's kind of a gathering place for a lot of musicians. There's bands that rehearse in our basement all the time, and I love that so much. But I also was trying to write these songs and realized I needed my own space that was quiet, and I didn't want to build something because I was renting the house, and so I decided, oh, if I could find an old trailer, it'd be fun to fix it up. And so I found the perfect trailer, this 1962 Shasta trailer. And so at the same time as I was writing all these songs and kind of going in and out of the studio, taking a week on and a week off and a week on and a week off, and recording some at home, I was like sanding and stripping the paint and replacing boards and replacing water lines of this old trailer. And I'd never really had a kind of like a handy project like that. I live with two guys, and if something breaks in the house, it's really easy to like, oh, can you fix that? Or I've always asked other people to fix when things break down in houses. And so both of those guys were, my housemates were both out of town while I was starting to fix up this trailer. And so I really had to I had a lot of help from people, but it was a lot of problem solving and a lot of things I didn't know how to do, or there's a leak and I needed to figure out how to fix the leak, and it took a lot of trial and error. And something about that problem solving and this very physical thing, I think at the same time I was putting together this giant puzzle that was my record, which I had kind of exploded out into all these ideas, and then was trying to pick up the pieces and put it together. And something about solving these problems in this handy project, in this physical project, just gave me so much confidence in solving problems in this big musical project. And the two just felt completely connected. And I also worked on a lot of the songs in the trailer. I'd paint a little and then sit down with my guitar and work on the songs. And so I always think the people in my neighborhood, like I'd walk by and be like, oh, there goes crazy trailer lady.
Yeah, right.
She's always singing to herself and working out in her trailer. She's an odd one.
But it did help you, the silence and the little space.
Yeah, it's a great space. It's a really nice little space, and it's the perfect size to just kind of collect your thoughts. I also call it my escape pod.
Is it finished, by the way?
It's pretty much finished. Yeah, there's a few little things, and I think what I've learned is that having a trailer, like there's constant upkeep, and I kind of going into it, never having done anything like that, I thought, all right, I'll fix it and then it'll just be easy. But it's like constantly, there's like the organ, it just rains all the time in Portland, and so I'm constantly like resealing up the roof, and I'm fixing something else that's falling apart, or resealing a window. So there's a lot of upkeep, so I don't know if it'll ever really be finished, but it's a pretty comfortable space right now.
I think I have to round up a bit. So next record, will you be touring strange towns again to find new energy?
I don't know. I think we'll see. I haven't quite even gotten to the place of I'm so completely engaged in this new record. I haven't thought too much further past it, but I'm sure there's other strange energy places to explore.
Nice. Okay, thank you.
Thanks.